Welcome to Python series. In this video we are going to learn how to return multiple values from a function. Till now you have seen examples where we have returned just one value from the function. For example, this program, if we run it, we are entering two values as an argument, let's say 5 and 6, and we are getting the output 11 from this function. So it is just a single output from the function. Okay, we are giving two parameters and two arguments are supplied, and the function is returning just one output. So can we make a program in which the function returns more than one output? So let us see. And for this video I am going to use an example of area of circle as well as circumference of the circle, because we can just supply one value, that is radius. So just from the radius you can get both the results. You can get the value of circumference as well as the area of the circle. So as you know that the area of the circle is pi r square, and the circumference is 2 pi r. So we are just going to supply this r as an argument, and our function will output the area as well as circumference. So we will get two output from our single function, and there are two methods to accomplish this, and we are going to first try the method 1. So let us begin with typing the program. So this is your method 1. Let's write a function. We can give it any name. Since we are calculating the area and circumference of a circle, I am giving the name circle to this function. And we only need radius, that is the only parameter required here. So this function is going to take just one parameter. And for returning multiple values, you have to define multiple formulas here. Since we are calculating circumference and area, so we have to define both of them here. The syntax is that you have to separate them using comma. Okay, so it will be like the formula 1 comma formula 2. So that is all we need here. So let us write the formula of circumference first, that is 2 pi r. So 2 into, and for the simplicity we are taking the value of pi as 3.14 into r. And next let us calculate the area, which is pi r square. So again taking pi as 3.14 into r into r, so that is r square, or you can also write it as r double star 2. So double star means power r to the power 2. So this completes our return statement. So now let us write the rest of the program, which will be calling this function. So let us call this function, say c. We can take any variable, and the function call is circle, that is our function name, and let us supply the argument. Let's say our radius is 5, and finally let us print what the variable c will contain. So let's say print, and since we are getting two output, let us make our output look better by giving some text content to it. Circum circumference and area is, and let us write our variable name. So that is all for the method 1. Let's run the program, and we are getting circumference and the area 3.14, 31.4 and 78.5. So we are getting two output, as you can see. And for the method 1, you can see that what actually we are using is a tuple here. This C is actually a tuple. Of course you can have multiple values, but since our parameter is accepting only, and since our function is accepting only one parameter, so we can't do that in this program. But if you have multiple parameters, suppose R, C or Z, anything, then of course you can supply multiple arguments. Okay, so this C is actually a tuple here. Let's fix it. And for the method 2, I'm copying the same program. In this method, we are going to use multiple variables for our multiple output. We are not going to use the tuple here. Let's say C for circumference and A for area. Okay, and we need to modify our print statement also. So let us change it, because earlier it was only the one tuple that was saving everything, but now we have individual variables for circumference and area. So circumference is in variable C, comma C, area is in A. So let's run the program, and as you can see, the values are identical because we have supplied the same value of radius. So this statement is from the first print statement, and this is from our method 2 print statement. So hope you have understood how you can get multiple output from a single function. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.